everyone, today I'm going to do the end of the year book tag. I believe this tag was originally created by Ariel Bisset, so I will leave a link to the original video down below in the description box. But yeah, it is basically a tag with bookish questions about the end of the year, and since we're now in November, it's definitely time to answer these. I know it's such a cliche, but this year has gone by so fast, and yeah, I cannot believe that we're nearing 2019 already. But yeah, let's just get started with this tag and then I'm going to answer all the questions. So yeah, time to do the end of the year book tag. Question number 1. Are there any books that you've started this year that you need to finish before the end of the year? For me, that's only the books that I'm currently reading at the time of filming this. I'm usually pretty good at finishing books and I almost always finish what I've started. But of course, I'm currently reading books and those I definitely want to finish before the year's over. First of all, that is Warcross by Marie Lu. I just started listening to the audiobook. Yes, I'm finally reading this. I've talked about it so many times. I've put this on so many TBRs in so many videos. But I've decided to listen to the audiobook and so far I'm really enjoying it. This is of course this sort of sci-fi book about this game called Warcross, and then the main character Emika sort of accidentally hacks into the game and then she becomes world famous. And yeah, very curious to see what I'm going to think of the rest of this book, but so far I'm liking the concept and the audiobook as well. And this will be finished before the end of the year. Then I'm also currently rereading Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I'm rereading all the Harry Potter books and I'm doing video reviews for all of them and like video discussions. Currently reading Prisoner of Azkaban, definitely going to finish this before the end of the year. Also definitely going to do my video review of this before the end of the year. And yeah, you know what Harry Potter is about. I'm not going to give a premise, but yeah, I just really love Harry Potter and I love reading it, and yeah, what else can I say? It's a really good book. And then lastly, I'm also currently reading Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I'm rereading this for the publication of Queen of Air and Darkness. I've said this so many times, but yeah, I need to like reread this to sort of refresh in my memory. I'm about halfway through right now. Definitely going to finish this reread before the end of the year. And yeah, that's it for books that I need to finish. And yeah, basically just books that I'm currently reading. Question number 2. Do you have an autumnal book to sort of transition into the end of the year? I don't really know if I have an answer for this because yeah, I don't know, I just don't really think about it that much. For me, it's basically as soon as the summer vacation is over, I start reading more fantasy and yeah, basically sort of more wintry or like autumnal books. So I don't have anything specifically to transition between autumn and winter because for me, those reading seasons are basically the same. And also I'm such a massive mood reader that I'm always just reading what I really feel like at the moment, and that can basically be anything. If I have to give an answer for this question, it would probably be just Harry Potter again, because those books are definitely very autumnal and wintry to me. I love to read these yeah, sort of like during this time of the year, but it's not like a conscious decision of me to read this as a transition. And yeah, I just love reading Harry Potter in general, so yeah. Question number 3. Is there a new release you're still waiting for? Yes, there definitely is, and you probably already know what it is since I just mentioned it. But of course, I'm still waiting for the release of Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare, the last book in the Dark Artifices series. I've been waiting for this for so long and I cannot believe the moment is almost here. I'm so excited. I've pre-ordered it months ago and as soon as I receive it, I'm going to start reading it. And it's weird because normally I don't really have like a massive anticipated release in December, but now I do, and yeah, I'm so excited for it. It's a bit of a shame because December is always so busy with like lots of stuff and school, so yeah, I don't know how much time I'm going to have in that month to read it, but I'm going to make time. I cannot wait for it to be here, and yeah, it's going to be amazing. Question number 4. What are 3 books that you need to read before the end of the year? So I think I'm actually going to do a separate TBR for the end of the year, but I'm just going to show you like 3 books that are definitely very high on my TBR right now really quickly. First of all, the Tattooists of Outreach by Heather Morris. So this is a historical fiction book about a tattooist, I don't know if I pronounced that right, but a historical fiction book about World War II. I love historical fiction, as you might know, and I need a historical fiction book every once in a while, and I'm very much intrigued by this one. So I want to read it really soon, probably before the end of the year. Next I have Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna. I love Kristen Hanna. She's one of my all-time favorite authors. I love her work, I love her books. And Winter Garden I bought months ago, but this book, as the title says, is definitely very wintry. Like, there's a lot of snow and cold and ice. So I started this during the summer and I realized that it was not the perfect time to read like this book during the middle of a heat wave. So I've saved it for like sort of December, more wintry time, when it's a bit colder. And that time is now almost here. So yeah, I've been saving this and I'm so excited to dive into this. This story, by the way, is about two sisters and their mother and like sort of their family history. I don't know exactly, but it sounds amazing and I love everything that Kristen Hanna writes, so very excited for this one. And then lastly, I also really want to read The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson, the first book in the Mistborn trilogy. So yeah, this book has been on my TBR for more than a year now, almost exactly a year, because I got it for my birthday last year. And yeah, I've read my first Brandon Sanderson book a little while ago, that was Warbreaker. Loved it so much, so I definitely need to start The Final Empire, just like it's time. It's a big heavy book, but definitely perfect for winter. Maybe I will read this during my Christmas break. I think I will, but it's something I need to read soon, before the end of the year. Question number 5. Is there a book that you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of 2018? I mean, definitely, because I've been reading so many amazing books this year, so I won't be surprised if there's another really good one in the next couple of weeks or so. Obviously Queen of Air and Darkness, because that book is going to be amazing and that will probably be one of my favorites this year. The Final Empire can also be on that list because I've heard it's very good. And yeah, I think there are a lot of books that could be my new favorite because, as I said, I've been reading so many amazing books. And yeah, I hope there will be more amazing books, but I think my video for my favorite books of 2018 is going to be so long because I have so many books on that list already. So maybe I should hope that there won't be more favorite books, or not too many more favorite books, because otherwise that video is going to be an hour long, and yeah. And then the final question, have you already started making reading plans for 2019? I think sort of. I definitely have a couple of 2019 releases that are already on my TBR that I want to read. I have King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. I have the second book in the Children of Blood and Bone series, and a couple of more. I don't know everything just out of my head right now, but yeah, definitely a couple of books that I really want to read next year. And in terms of like reading goals and reading plans, not exactly. I think I just want to continue with what I have been doing this year, because my reading year has been amazing. I've been reading so many amazing books, as I said, and I love the reading moods that I'm in, and yeah, I just want to continue with that. I don't really have any sort of specific plans to change that. So yeah, I'm just very happy with the place I'm at right now with reading, and I hope that will continue next year. So that was it for all of the questions, and that was it for my end of the year book tag. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe go subscribe or give it a thumbs up, because as always, I would really appreciate it. Please let me know a book down below in the comments that you want to read before the end of the year, and then hopefully I will see you again very soon in my next video. Bye!